What's up? This is Squad 2448. We're following Excavator 17 model review. Today we'll be taking a look at a few cars, a few Dodge trucks, a few semis, a little boy, and an excavator. Up first, we'll be taking a look at the Jaguar FType sports car. This is a pretty cool sports car. It is a coupe. It does come in glossy black, which looks nice. And as we come around to the side, it does have very bold yellow rims, which is pretty cool. You guys can see the brake calipers are in red. Now, this does not look to be too detailed model, but I'm very excited that we do have a Jaguar in the game. And when you come around to the back, it does say F-Type, and it has a quad exhaust, which is pretty cool. Once we hop on the inside, you guys can see this goes 61 miles per hour. Some of the lights do work, a few of the turn signals do work, but as you guys can see, the hazard lights do not. And overall, I mean, Overall, this vehicle does need a little bit of work, but it's a good start. On the inside view, does have working turn signals on the inside view, which is pretty cool. Working steering wheel, and I mean, this thing looks pretty cool, and it comes with working gauges, which is a very cool feature. So we'll be taking this for a spin, seeing how the sports car handles, and I really do like this coupe. It looks pretty cool. As you guys can see, it does have a pretty slow acceleration, might need to be upgraded, and a few handling problems will need to be also upgraded. The turning is pretty slow, and as you guys can see, I mean, this is awesome, great idea, and it does need a bit more work to make the model as high quality textured wise as possible, and the brakes also are not the best. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Tesla Model S 2017 model year. I believe this is the first Tesla I'm featuring in a model review here in Farm Sim. This thing looks pretty cool. It is in glossy black, and you guys can see the wheels look awesome. As you come around to the side, I mean, this is one awesome Tesla vehicle. I'm very excited that we do have a Tesla in the game, and the model does need just a little bit of work. Once we hop on the inside view, it goes 124 miles per hour, and as you guys can see, all of the lights do work on this, which is awesome. The brake lights, reverse lights, everything like that. On the front end, you guys can see all of them do work, and there's a license plate. On the inside view, it does have a pretty detailed Tesla first-person view. As you guys can see, that giant screen there in the center console, working mirrors, working steering wheel, and a digital dash, which is pretty cool. And it does show that the hazard lights, turn signals are on. And when you kind of come over here, it does have the representation of Tesla seats, but it might need just a little bit more detail. But this is a very good start to this Tesla Model S, and I mean, this is very cool, and Teslas are pretty fast. So let's see if this does go fast. Looks like the acceleration does need a little bit more work to get some more speed out of this, but overall, this is one very cool Tesla vehicle, and I'm excited to have one of these in Farming Sim. All of the mods will be down below in the description, and I do recommend you check all of them out. These are some pretty cool trucks. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a second-gen Dodge. This is one very cool vehicle. This is version 3 of the mod, and I did feature a few other versions in some mod reviews, but this is up to date. As you guys can see, the front end of this vehicle looks pretty cool. Awesome headlight detail. It is color changeable. As you guys can see, these fuel wheels are awesome. I haven't really seen these wheels before, but a lot of detail went into it. You guys can see a little bit of the suspension in the back. It does come with a drop hitch, and I mean, a lot of detail was put into this. As you guys can also see, it does have straps as we were kind of looking at it. So it does have just about 4 straps, an exhaust out of the back, and it does have a gooseneck hitch, which is awesome. A lot of detail went into this vehicle. Has a top speed of 75 miles per hour, and as you guys can see, all of these lights do work, which is awesome. And we'll just kind of test it out. Looks like there are 4 straps in the back, but take a look at all of those lights. And now it does have the tow mirrors folded out all the way, which is pretty cool. On the inside view, it does have an interior view. You guys can see that there is a steering wheel and shifter, but it's not too detailed. We'll be taking this for a spin, seeing how this truck handles, and I'm very excited to have this latest update of this truck. We will be using this in some pretty cool videos, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for all of the support here on these weekly mod reviews. These are a very cool series showcasing awesome mods that you guys really should check out. But as you guys can see, the handling of this Dodge is very nice. No body roll, anything like that, and overall, this is one very cool vehicle. We'll be kind of coming over here and turning this off. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a first-gen Dodge. This is one very cool vehicle. Up front, you guys can see it does say Dodge. A lot of detail was put into it. There's a few different wheel options. As you come around to the side, it does say Power Ram 250 Cummins underneath the hood, which is awesome. I really do like the detail on the wheels. Awesome mirrors. Those look pretty cool. And it is a flatbed, which is nice. It does come with some straps. And we actually are going to be featuring this in the tree services video. As you come around to the back, it does have a drop hitch, gooseneck hitch, and overall I really do like the bed on this. You guys can see great suspension, and it is all AO baked. Once we hop on the inside view, it goes 75 miles per hour. All of the lights do work on this, which is awesome. And I mean, up front you guys can see all of these headlights are looking pretty cool. On the inside view, it does have an interior view, but it does need some work with the steering wheel, working mirrors, and all of the dash detail. But this is one pretty cool vehicle. I'm very excited to get some older Dodgers just like this one into the game, and we'll be putting these to work within the next few days. But as you guys can see, turning radius, handling and body roll is on point. There's really no body roll, and I mean, this thing handles very nice, and overall pretty nice truck. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Kenworth T800 tandem axle. This is one very nicely done truck. It is color changeable. This is its own color. Then this is one which is pretty cool. 2 beacon lights up top. It does have 2 antennas, which is pretty cool. Awesome detail on the wheels. The front end does have a few extra lights, and I mean, this will probably be one of my new favorite Kenworths just because it is very nicely done. It does say Kenworth on the exhaust, has this awesome rack in the back, and as you guys can see, looks awesome, and you guys can see LED lights in the back. Once we hop on the inside view, this goes 42 miles per hour. All of the lights do work on this, and a logging truck version of this was released quite a long time ago, and I'm very excited that there is now a semi-truck version. As you guys can see, all of the lights do work on this. 2 beacon lights up top do work. When you do press the home and take a look at that, guys, I mean, that just looks awesome. And as you guys can see, with turn signals, they all do work. On the inside view, very nicely done on the interior view, working steering wheel, working gauges, and it also does display that the turn signals are on, which is awesome. But overall, very nicely done on this interior view. And you guys can see a lot of detail was put into it. Almost looks like American trucks. And so we'll be taking this for a spin. I'm very excited to get this Kenworth into the game. We'll definitely be putting this truck to work just because this looks awesome, and I really do like it a lot. Take a look at that. I mean, this truck looks awesome, especially when you could change the color of those fenders, which look overall very nicely done. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Volvo cab-over semi-truck, which is the FH540. This is one very cool semi-truck. As you guys can see, there's a convoy sign on the front end, which is pretty cool. It is pretty low to the ground, and on the top you do have the option for the diffuser, which looks awesome. And as you come around to the back, dual gas tanks, and a lot of detail was put into this vehicle all the way around. Once we hop on the inside view, it goes 77 miles per hour, working LED lights, which is awesome. Take a look at all of those. And on the inside view, guys, it does have working gauges, working mirrors, and working steering wheel. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a class little boy. This is one very cool little boy. Many different options. Take a look at that. All of the different wheels on it, and it does have some very large ramps. So we'll be hopping back into the Volvo, and we'll be attaching. Now, this does also have its own control panel, which is pretty cool. We'll back up and attach, and as you guys can see, it does want us to press numpad 0. Once we do it, you guys can see it does come up with many different options. It does have like a container to the front. When you do press Y, it will extend out, make it longer so you could haul many more, which is pretty exciting. And as you guys can see, when you do press 9, I mean, many different features. You can add sides to it, and then with Z you could also do a few other things like putting down those ramps. And then finally with keypad 8, you could add more, which is overall one very cool little boy. I really do like this one a lot, and especially since it is a class, a lot of wheels on it, and overall all of the wheels do turn, which is also pretty cool. And the final mod we'll be taking a look at is this brand new Excavator. A lot of quality and effort was put into a very high quality model. There's a few different track options, and there's a numpad version, but take a look at this, guys. A lot of detail was put into it. This bucket looks pretty cool. These tracks look awesome, and overall this Excavator in general is probably one of my new favorite ones. looks because of all of the detail. Once we hop on the inside view, it does go 6 miles per hour, it does have working work lights, which is pretty cool, and it does work with everything on the inside view. Very nicely done, you guys. It looks awesome, and this does work with the mouse and also the Xbox controller, which is pretty exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed today's mod review. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.